Hey, it's me, Mama Kumanami, and I'm actually going to show you something that I made. So I'm going for Halloween. I'm going to be Princess Sailor Moon, and I needed to get the crescent moon shape that she has on her forehead. I didn't want to use paint because I'm messy and makeup is just a pain to deal with. So I was like, maybe I'll just buy one of the circlet things, and the one I want is $45. I'm a college student. I really don't want to be spending $45 on that. Maybe in the future, but not for a casual cosplay that I'm just doing. And then I was going through my stuff and I found this. So this is Folk Art Chunky Glitter. It says it's acrylic paint, but it's just, well, it smells exactly like Mod Podge. It's Mod Podge and glitter. So when you dump it on the page, it comes out very sparkly. So it looks like that. And like it's pretty solid. So that's lots of fun. And then I decided to do it in the shape of a crescent moon. So I made little ones, like that. And then I also made big ones. So like the comparison in shape. And then you can either stick it to your head with spirit gum or with tape. I just use tape, but like they look pretty cool and they're just lots of fun. I do want to try it again where I use, because the size of the glitter is so big, like you guys can even see how glittery it is. If I use a finer coarse one, it won't sparkle as much and it will look a little bit better, but I haven't gone and bought out any Mod Podge or glitter, so this is what I'm gonna have to work with. So to make your Sailor Moon crescent moon shapes, you will need a pen, paper, and your glitter Mod Podge concoction. And you can do this with any other shape. I'm just showing you how I did the Sailor Moon shape. So you find something where you like the shape. So I like the shape of this for how big it's going to be on my head. So I took this perfume bottle, took it onto a piece of paper. Take your pen and you trace around the base of it. So now you have a nice circle, because I can't draw circles. If you can freehand it, more power to you. But I suck at drawing. So now you'll take a smaller circle, so the cap works perfectly for this. Place it somewhere, trace that. Now you have a crescent moon shape. So you then take your Mod Podge glitter thing. I'm going to retry this and put it in like an empty glue bottle so it'll be easier to control. But you pretty much just take it and dump it onto the page. Make sure it's thick and not thin, because you want it to come off and still be thick when you put it on your forehead. So you just put it on the page. And you can take something, either lead, or I'm using a twisty tie, because I have a twisty tie. And you just use that to like pop the bubbles so that there aren't any bubbles near the surface. And just shape it to however you want. Make sure it's the shape that you want. And you can smooth it out. Just make sure that you keep it so that it's pretty even, or however you want. And then you just let that sit for, I'd say, a day and a half, just to make sure that it's entirely dry. Make sure you put it somewhere where it's not going to get touched and smashed on. These are some of the other ones that I did, and these are the only two that I cut out. But you will take scissors. You can either try to rip them off, but I'm just going to take scissors, and you just cut around it. And like you can also trim it up too to make it look a little more like you want it to. So see how this is kind of rounded? I'm going to make it a little pointier by just cutting it at a point. But by cutting it the way you want, you're essentially reshaping it. And this is just a quick thing. If you guys, if you like this, go right ahead. But this is just something I did in my free time when I got bored because I didn't want to work with homework and I like playing with random crafts. So, right now I'm just trying to cut off the, as I drop everything, cut off the paper from the inside. I do warn you though, you will get glitter all over you. Like, I did this yesterday and all my friends were like, why do you have glitter on your face? Like, because I got glitter on my hands and it didn't come off. So, and you can always take smaller scissors, but this is pretty much as good as I'm gonna get it. And then you just take that, you can either use tape or spirit gum and just stick it to your forehead. So, give me 1 second to go get a piece of tape. So, tape on, and here you go. Princess Sailor Moon. Or if you wanted to see the bigger one, you can experiment with different sizes and what different shapes you want to do. So there's that one, and this is the bigger one. So it just depends on what size you prefer. So I'm probably going to go with the smaller one just because of the size where when I wear my wig, my hair comes like to here. So I don't get that much space on my forehead, although the big one might be better. But I'll have time to experiment. Anyways, that's just what I want to show you guys. So good luck, have fun, and don't feed.